Welcome back to Skipify.ai's YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to get pre-foreclosure and trustee information on a skip trace. So what you're going to want to do is input either your address, or doing bulk skip tracing, you could do this as well. But in order to get this information, the first thing that you're going to want to do is you can find those on our website at Skipify.ai under the pricing plan page up here. And you can also see all of the different plans that we have. The difference in these is the amount of skip traces you get. The more skip traces you get, the cheaper it costs per skip trace. So really what you see here is, on the Basic Lite plan, even you're able to get this pre-foreclosure and trustee information. You won't be able to get it on the Basic Free plan. You could still skip trace with the Basic Free plan, but you just won't be able to access the pre-foreclosure and trustee information if you wanted that. So on the Basic Lite plan and higher is where you'll be able to access it. But once you're subscribed, what you're going to do is go ahead, type in that address or addresses that you're trying to skip trace to get the pre-foreclosure info on. I've got my address here. I've selected it. I'll click skip trace record, name the file, whatever you like. I'm just going to include the address name. We have a variety of other filters that you could add on, such as relatives contact info, deceased status, DNC scrubbing, and then we've also got down here the previous owner information. But today what we're going to be talking about is that pre-foreclosure and trustee information. And again, you'll see that disclaimer here saying that the only way you'll be able to get this info in a skip trace file is if you are subscribed to one of our monthly plans. So I'm already subscribed, so I'm going to go ahead and click that checkbox next to include pre-foreclosure and trustee data, and I'm going to click skip trace. Once I've done that, you'll notice here that you could see that your order is ready. It should just be a matter of seconds. You could click either my data here or my data up here as well. Move this out of the way. So this section here, you click my data, and you can see that we've got our file here. What I'm going to do is click these three dots. And I'm not going to download the property file. That only includes information about the property, not the owners and their contact information. So you're going to want to click download skip trace file. Once I've done that, my file should be ready to go. And now I've got it open here. For today's tutorial, I've got all the information redacted for privacy and YouTube standards, but you can see if I scroll over here under column S, this is the beginning of where your skip trace results are. You've got the person's first, and see in litigator status, their phone numbers and the phone types. So if you just keep on scrolling, and you're going to scroll all the way down to the very end of your file here, all of this information that's included in the skip trace file. Some has more, some has little, just depends on, all the information that you've selected and what you want your results to be. You can see over here is under column FM is where the pre-foreclosure status begins. It'll provide you that status. It'll also provide you the recording date, the auction date, default date if it's available. It'll provide you the location, the city. If it's available, it'll also include the minimum bid amount. This one doesn't, and the loan number. You also have the case number, unpaid balance, document type, and then you could also get the trustee name, corp name. You could get the trustee sale number if it's available, and then you got the trustee telephone number, the address of the trustee, and their city, state, zip code, all of that. And then you've also got the borrower's one's corporation name, and all of that is available when you select that in your skip trace file. So again, just to kind of cover those steps, you just type in your address there, select the property, that you want to have skip traced. And when you select it during that process, you're just going to click this checkbox and you're good to go, and you'll get all that information. If you got any additional questions about pre-foreclosure and trustee information or skip tracing in general, feel free to contact our support team at support.skipify.ai. Thanks. That's all. Take care. Have a nice rest of your day.